And Smith all departed after last year, all went to NFL camps. On the run, Cameron Scarlett. He's been the workhorse. He's on the left hip of Costello. He gets the call again, breaks some tackles, has a first down. He's across midfield. In the country in scoring offense. Getting back to good old-fashioned Stanford football, pounding it on the run, breaking tackles. Austin Jones down to the 27-yard line. Of eligibility beyond what you'll see on the screen because of red shirts. Another screen to the other side. Osiris St. Brown, and he's very near another Stanford first down. They've had trouble scoring touchdowns in the red zone, as you saw in the graphic. The pass up for grabs. Parkinson out of bounds. Thomas Graham had the coverage. Toner trying a 32-yard field goal. Outstanding kicker the last couple of years. Has scuffled a bit this year, but David Shaw said because they've had significant injuries at wide receiver to three players who would be big factors. Herbert in trouble. He is dropped back at the 31-yard line. The pressure from Jordan Fox and Casey Toohill, the outside linebackers.
Look, it's not a blitz. They're just rushing a little stunt game on the inside, and Toohill is the guy who gets free. Now.
And UCF, a team hoping to get into the college football playoff, probably won't be able to do it out of their conference with one loss now. Herbert on target. First down, Oregon to the 35-yard line. 20th catch of the year for Johnny Johnson, a junior out of Chandler, Arizona. Play fake and another strike thrown by Herbert. Jalen Redd goes into the end zone with an Oregon touchdown.
Stanford defense, because two defenders go outside and nobody drifted inside with Jalen Redd. It was a little RPO type play.
325. He's lost a lot of weight since he got to Eugene out of St. George, Utah. A blitz. It's Casey Toohill who gets him down. It looked like Herbert might be able to throw it away.
They overloaded aside, and so nobody picked up Toohill. The back is going to free release, and they don't turn the protection out. Again, not saying this is one.
Yeah, they'd spread you out and run it. This bunch wants to maul you and run it. Screen. Josh Delgado, first down, and won it in overtime. Justin Herbert told us last night, I still haven't gotten over it. Herbert dumped it off. Nice job by Brian Addison to avoid a tackle. Tight ends and made them wide receivers. But Herbert hasn't been impacted by it. A screen to Travis Dye. He has great speed and he has a first down. He got ripped down at the 32-yard line by Andrew Pritz. Dye, the younger brother of the linebacker, leader of the defense, Troy Dye, after the fake juggling catch made. Brian Addison. He throws it to the pylon for a touchdown. Jacob Breland.
He throws it to the outside shoulder. Breland stops and goes up for it. And again, a bigger tight end on a corner or a safety. Looks like he's in coverage on this play.
Look out. Costello gets buried. Gus Cumberlander. The ball comes out. Sampson New. All the way for an Oregon touchdown.
Guys rushing. This is 5 blocking on 3. And KJ Costello has to leave the pocket. Now, was he down before the ball popped out? I think he was. But the concerning part for Stanford, if this is ruled that he's down, which there's the knee down.
An outstanding freshman season. Herbert blitzed, and Casey Toohill there again to rip him down to the ground back near the 37-yard line.
Actually, that's Ryan Bay. It's not Breland. It's Ryan Bay, a backup tight end who's more of a
defense. Brought in Andy Avalos from Boise State, and the results have been tremendous. And right on cue, a sack. Costello down back inside the 10. Drayton Carlberg, the senior from Minneapolis.
Through number 74. Devry's a veteran guy, but he got too high.
College football on ESPN and the ESPN app. Justin Herbert, first play of the fourth quarter. The ball is knocked out of his hands by Thomas Schaffer, and it looks like Oregon got it back.
To the inside. Here he is right here. Watch him work that arm underneath the elbow and then spin back inside and knock the ball out. Excellent individual effort by him, but I think, was it Herbert that got it back or Sewell?
Penei Sewell. Oregon showing pressure. They rush 4, they twist around, they hit Costello on the throw, and it's intercepted by Javon Holland. And he's back to the 35-yard line of Stanford.
56 got the pressure. He caused the ball to flutter. Costello wasn't able to get enough on this throw.
They're going quickly, even with the 11-point lead here and 12 minutes to go. He fires, beautiful throw, showing his arm talent. Brian Addison. Oregon slowing down the pace here a little bit. Herbert got it off quickly. Jalen Redd, who scored the first Oregon touchdown. Also very smart. Biology major, better than a 4.0 GPA. The fakes and the open receiver. Jacob Breland, the touchdown. His second of the night. It's 20-3 Oregon.
Watch. They're going to run a fake wide receiver screen, and Breland's going to run up. And you're going to see 3 defenders that bite on the screen. But they bite because he uses that little shoulder hitch like he's throwing it. Then he reloads quickly and gets the ball down the field.
Aho, California. 5 touchdown catches in 4 games. There's an open receiver down the field. Michael Wilson spun down at the 34-yard line of Oregon. A 27-yard gain. Costello, quick set, slant. Wilson, first down. Thomas Graham, the tackle, 14-yard line. 21-3, Oregon. Kind of end a 3-game losing streak against Stanford. Screen in trouble. Nowhere to go for Weddington. Dump back at the 17-yard line. Here comes pressure. Costello in trouble. He'll be sacked back at the 20-yard line. Lamar Winston there today. From Honolulu, he hooked it, and he just did sneak it inside the left upright. Avalos. Here comes an onside kick attempt, and it doesn't work well when you kick it out of bounds.
He has available. The recruiting has been off the charts the last 2 years.
Strong run by C.J. Verdell that had 1,000 yards rushing and 300 yards receiving. That was as a freshman. Ooh, Breland. Making people miss after the catch. Jim Levitt now at Florida State working with their coaching staff. Play fake. Breland, incomplete pass.
And at times led quite convincingly, but just kind of ran out of gas at the end of the game.
High snap, and it throws off the operation, and it's no good. 4th and 5. Costello got it away, incomplete. Wasn't on the same page with Connor Weddington. Well, it's Oregon defense after Costello again on 4th down, and that's a fitting ending.
Oh, no, another lineman down also.
Andrew Faliu, the sack on the last play of the game. And Devery Hamilton, the left guard, just now getting up. You had to go back to 1972 to find the last time they hadn't given up a touchdown in 2 straight games. And they go to 3-1. They win their Pac-12 opener. Stanford now 0-2 in conference. Losers of 3 straight.